do that, we notice they both have the x plus 2, so we can reduce. When something cancels like that, what does it? Okay, so to find the x value of the whole, we have to look at what canceled and figure out what makes that equal 0. So that would be -2. And then to get the y, we have to plug -2 into what's left. So -2 minus 2 is -4. -2 plus 1 is -1. -2 plus 3 is 1. So -4 times -1 divided by 1 is just 4. So that means at -2, +4, we have an open circle on our graph. The next thing we do is X-Intercept. Where do you look for the X-Intercept? The top. What makes the top equal to 0?
2.
So we hit our x-axis at +2 and -1. How do we find a y-intercept? 0 for all of our x's. So we get -2 times 1 divided by 3, so -2/3. So that's where we hit the y-axis. Then we go into the asymptotes. So vertical asymptote is x equals whatever makes the bottom 0. So that would be vertical is up and down. We draw the asymptotes as dashed lines. Okay. To decide horizontal or oblique, we have to look at the degree. The original one on top, x times x times x would be x to the 3rd, so it's a degree of 3. And the bottom is 2, so this is oblique. Alright. So to find oblique, we have to do long division. Let's make life a little bit easier. If we multiplied out the top, just do the reduced version of this fraction. But if we FOIL the top, we would get x² plus x minus 2x, so minus x minus 2. I need to divide by x plus 3. Okay. So x² divided by x is x. Then you have to take x times the x plus 3. So that gives us x² plus 3x. What do we do now? Cancel. -1x minus 3x is -4x. So we're one step away. Now we just have to take -4x divided by x. So the oblique is y equals x minus 4. Alright, so to plot that, this is a line. Y-intercept is -4. Slope is 1, so f1 over 1. I'm going to go ahead and extend this off my graph a little bit because this graph should exist on both sides of the vertical asymptote. So I'm going to have to extend this out so I can get everything. When we want to graph it, we use our calculator to kind of confirm everything that we've done and to see for sure where the graph is. When you type this in, do parentheses around the entire numerator and the entire denominator.
Can you scroll that down?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't finish the division?
No, you just need to get your x and your constant, and then you can stop. You don't need the whole thing. And that'll always be the case with the oblique. You can finish it, you just don't have
It
to.
was confusing me because
You want to keep working it?
like I thought you did, and I was like, I don't know how it's supposed to.
Oh. Most likely, if you're just looking at your graph right now, you're just seeing like one little curve. Please make sure when you draw these in that they go through all the points that you plotted, and it should also be getting closer to your asymptotes. So it looks something like this. But I already told you we should have a graph on both sides of this vertical asymptote, and we're not really seeing it all right now. If you push zoom, and number 3 will zoom out and hit enter, then you're going to see there is a second little piece down here that we just didn't see in our original window.
Thanks, I did good job.
Are there any questions on this one? It has everything. It had a hole, it had an oblique asymptote, it kind of had all the tricks that we've used in one
Can you
problem.
only put like one only, so I just get one wrong?
Well, I'm going to make a deal with you. Your quiz is not going to have an oblique, but when you get to your test, it will. Okay? So we're going to do a quiz tomorrow, and like, I'm not trying to trick you, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. It's 2 questions. So 2 graphs. 2 graphs. Well, you have to do each piece. But they are actually even 2 problems that we have done as examples in class. I just pulled them out of the notes and copy and pasted. And I will break it down. Like it's going to say step A, factor. B, X-intercept. C, Y-intercept. D, vertical asymptote. E, horizontal asymptote. So everything that you need to do will be clearly lined out. So let's grade our homework real quick and see if we have any other